Skylane 6 Delta Mike, squawk 4764.
(516) Delta Mike, shorter runway 33, ready for departure.
Skyhawk 516 Delta Mike. Wind 340 up 22, runway 31, clear for takeoff. Be advised on departure, CL Center will not be available until probably about 3,000 feet FSL.
Okay, clear for takeoff, runway 31, 516 Delta Mike, and we will contact center 3,000, understood.
Boutique 42, just information, November. Boutique 42, that's measure. Six Delta Mike, Seattle Center.
6 Delta Mike, go ahead.
516 Delta Mike, Seattle Center, your radar contact to maintain appropriate VFR altitude.
Maintain appropriate VFR, 516 Delta Mike. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to the Skylane and the west coast of the United States. We are heading today for some fun GA action. This sector had a really fun event last weekend, and they put together something else for this Sunday, so I thought it'd be a great time to come check things out and just give you a quick overview of what we're planning on doing today. Then we're just going to get busy and enjoy things. Our plan today, we actually are going to end up in Rogue Valley down in Medford, but we started here in North Bend. We're flying up the coast here. We're going to get to Florence, and we're going to see how well we can navigate to this VOR, which is Eugene. We may
Boutique 42, ready for departure. 28 right.
We may land here.
Boutique 42, runway 28 right. Wind. 34, correction, wind 26011, cleared for takeoff. 28 right, Boutique 42.
We may land here. We may do a touch and go. We might do a touch and go here at Florence also, but we're just gonna stay sharp with our VOR navigation skills here to Eugene, and then we'll turn south. I'd like to check out Roseburg again, a potential landing, potential touch and go down into Medford, where we will be full stop. So that's the plan for now. We will just kind of see weather-wise and terrain-wise, though, what possibilities exist for having fun. And don't anticipate any sandbars today, but you never know. We may see some that are just too tempting, and if that's the case, so be it. We'll improvise. I hope you've had a great weekend wherever you're at. Hope you're enjoying yourself on a Sunday afternoon. Many blessings to you and your family. Alright, approaching the Eugene area. Forgot to set my timer, but almost positive that's where we are. There's a big lake just to the west, a big Fern Ridge Reservoir, and that looks like a big reservoir to me. Do need to lose a little altitude here. The field elevation in Eugene is 360 feet. We'll pull some power back, see if we can't descend a little bit here and enter our left base.
Information uniform current for Eugene Airport, the altimeter 2987.
Approach 516 Delta Mike.
516 Delta Mike, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We'd like to request a touch and go on runway 34 and then a departure to the south.
Number 6 Delta Mike, roger. Boutique 42, report turning base.
So we've got traffic coming from the other direction here. We'll have to keep an eye out. We are VFR. It's our job to keep separation.
Line 6 Delta Mike, turn right heading 130, vector for sequence. You're following Pilatus 12 o'clock and 5 miles.
Right turn 130, we're looking for the traffic, 516 Delta Mike.
Boutique 42, turning base. Boutique 42, runway 34 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 34 left, Boutique 42. Okay, 6 Delta Mike, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles, turning base, Pilatus 2000.
Still looking for the traffic, 516 Delta Mike. not see him.
Then 6 left, Mike, turn left heading 070.
Left turn 070 and negative contact on that traffic. Sorry, 516 Delta Mike.
Then 6 left, Mike, no problem.
I think he's got us. We're flight following, so he is able to keep us clear himself, even though we are VFR. Okay. Runway is over there. Again, it's runway 34 left. Just a quick peek at the charts here. Oh, and there's our traffic. Okay. 6 Delta Mike, we have the traffic.
Then 6 left, Mike, left, follow the Pilatus, number 2, runway 34 left, clear for the option.
We'll follow number 2, clear for the option, 34 left, 516 Delta Mike. So our, again, our runway elevation 374, 8,000 foot runway, heading of 344, and we will be touch and go. Probably, well, I don't know, right hand traffic pattern or not. We'll just stay runway heading until advised. We'll follow this Pilates in. There's our airfield. Speed's looking pretty good right now. Visibility is getting kind of yucky. We may have to pick up an IFR plan as we head. Yeah, that doesn't look good that way. Well, we can do that. First things first, though. Let's see if we can touch and go runway 34. Turn maybe just a little quick.
What will your destination be, and are you requesting flight following?
That's a firm for 6 Delta Mike.
Sky 6 Delta Mike, stay your destination.
We're heading down to Rogue Valley, and we could pick up an IFR if we needed to. I don't know what the weather looks like down that way.
So 6 Delta Mike, Memphis reporting clear skies on the go, make a right downwind departure.
Okay, sounds good. On the go, we'll enter right traffic, 516 Delta Mike. Aha, that answers that question. Alright, first notch of flaps coming in, nose wanting to come up. We may not be able to get quite back up to 3,500 right away, but we're going to have to climb. The bulk of the terrain really is from here down, from Eugene down to Rogue Valley, the highest points on the route. So we are going to need to, you know, make sure we're clear of all that stuff. Okay, runway is clear. We are now just a little bit above the glide slope.
Memphis 42, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot to Atlantic.
Yeah, information Tango was telling us winds 350 at 6. Pretty well straight down the runway. Second notch of flaps coming in. Getting a little low, a little slow. Well, not a little slow, but a little low. Here's the inner marker. Final notch of flaps. Now we're getting a little bit too quick. Yeah, not the best approach in the world here. Whoa. Whoa, boy. And a little bit of a tough one there. What the heck? That was weird. Alright. Check our trim. It looks good. Alright, that was an example of me trying to get too many cinematic shots here and not just departing. And just about flew her right down into the field. But we'll get climb power set here. We're going to try to get ourselves back up.
Just approach us with 20 honor with you.
3,500. We will enter in our VOR information. But generally, southern departure here. I think we're clear of the airfield. Boy, it is gusty right now.
Approach 34 left and down to 5,000.
I think we should be about a 172 heading officially. Trying to just stay clear of the airfield here. Boy, oh boy, the wind. You can hear it. Well, I don't know if you can hear it, but one of the cool things about these 808 aircraft is that they model that. Alright, let's try to get things settled down here just a little bit. Get on our rough heading. We will climb 4,000 feet per minute. I don't like our airspeed right now. Just give it a little bit more manifold pressure here. Try to get ourselves up above 100. There we go. Alright, now looking at the charts. You can hop over there with me if you want. Roseburg 108.2. That should give us a chance to kind of check out a new airport. Eugene looked pretty cool though. Everything I show you today is going to be default. So if you're, thinking about picking up some Orbic scenery, if you're just curious about what it looks like, what the airports look like, some of them are automatically, they've got a small airport upgrade, and some of them are included in that, and it gives you things like people walking around and static aircraft and things like that. Helps with the detail on the ramp and some of the ramps and the runways, so it's pretty cool. Boy, we're hitting a fog bank right now, so we're gonna level out right here.
That are above 4,000 cleared. RNAV Yankee rolling 34 left.
We need,
Okay, direct
according to the charts here, we are going to need 4,300 between here and Roseburg. So if we don't have the visibility, we may need to turn and go a little bit more in a westerly direction, where we still need 3,200, which we don't have. We're quite a ways below that even right now.
Mike turn 20 degrees left, vector for traffic inbound to names the regional jet 20 miles south of the airport, descending out of 5,500.
Okay, 20 degrees left for 516 Delta Mike. Alright. Well, let's see what happens here. We're in a little bit of a foggy patch, but maybe it'll break here. Almost can see a little bit of blue sky ahead. If we do, we're going to climb up 3,500 and head down towards Roseburg. Enjoy the leg. I'm feeling a
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, you with me?
6 Delta Mike, go ahead.
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, just making sure.
Yes, sir. We would like to request a touch and go on 14 with the departure to the west.
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, make straight in, runway 14.
Straight in 14, Skylane 6 Delta Mike. Alright, sweet. Let's get everything ready to go here. And we'll see about our touch and go number 2.
Half-gate approach. That's 919. That's probably sort of pretty good.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, wind variable 3, runway 32, clear for takeoff, make left crosswind departure.
Clear takeoff, left crosswind departure. That's the 919.
Okay, so looking at this departure now, we do want to make a right-hand crosswind departure, but we're going to have to climb fairly quickly. Field elevation here about 1,500, but we have
Aircraft information, Foxtrot, Carla Medford, altimeter 2977.
now some significant terrain challenges, unless there is a little valley right here, which there could possibly be, which would help us a little bit. Otherwise, we may have to just climb and actually head a little southeast until we gain our altitude necessary. But we've got some 7,400 altitude restrictions here between us
And Cessna
and the
919,
coast.
Echo Charlie, we're airborne, crossing 2000.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, roger. Skylane 6 Delta Mike, wind variable 3, runway 14, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 14, 516 Delta Mike.
And Cessna 19 Echo Charlie, we would like to head due north, try to intercept the 098 outbound for Oscar Echo Delta.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, would you like flight following?
Affirmative.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, squawk 0125.
0125, 109 Echo Charlie.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, radar contact about 5 miles west of Medford 4600. Maintain VFR, you can proceed on course.
For this check, maintain VFR proceed on course. 19 Echo Charlie.
Approach, good afternoon, November 72 Charles here. Is about 13 miles to the northwest. Information echo at Manchester goes. November 72 Charlie Sierra Roger, make a handover, a left downwind for runway 32, and be traffic off your nose. They're about 8 miles now, turning northbound Twin Cessna coming through 5,600. And our left downwind runway B2, we're looking for the traffic for 72 Charlie Sierra. Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, traffic about your 10 o'clock now, 6 miles. Some snow, they're going to be entering the downwind for runway 32.
Alright, we'll traffic on those out here. 19 Echo Charlie. No now.
Can we get position of the traffic one more time for 72 Charlie Sierra? 2 Charlie Sierra, that traffic will be off your nose now. About 3 miles are coming through south and should be no factor.
We got a website now, 2 Charlie Sierra, measure.
Cessna 9 Echo Charlie, you'll be staying at 6,000?
Thereabouts, 19 Echo Charlie.
Medford for Skylane 989 over the serve runway 32 at Medford.
Skylane 989er, Cascade approach, hold short runway 32, got traffic, doing a touch and go 14.
Continue holding short runway 32 at Skylane 989er.
Cessna 2 Charlie Sierra going to extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend the downwind, you'll call the base TBM 72 Charlie Sierra.
And approach 516 Delta Mike, permission to enter right crosswind for a departure to the west.
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, got traffic parallel to you on the downwind for 32, go ahead and make a straight out departure.
Okay, we'll make straight out 516 Delta Mike.
Skylane 989, wind 2606, runway 32, clear for takeoff, make runway heading.
This is takeoff. Runway 32, yeah, Medford. Fly runway headed.
TBM 2 Charlie Sierra, make a right 360.
Right 360, 72 Charlie Sierra. You.
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, do you want to fly following?
I say firm for 6 Delta Mike.
Skylane 6 Delta Mike, radar contact 4 miles southeast, the Medford 2500, maintain VFR, and go ahead and proceed on course now.
Maintain VFR, proceed on course 516 Delta Mike. Alright, let's see if we can get out of that valley.
919 Echo Charlie, you want to cross over.
Now that I look at it, it's not much of a valley, but it'll get us going in the right direction. So I look back at North Bend, 112.
TBM 2 Charlie Sierra, upon exiting the 360, you can enter base for runway 32.
Get that entered
Airbase
in.
32, 72 Charlie Sierra.
Thinking a course of about 300 ought to get the job done here. Yeah, there was a little bit of a valley we could have shot if we needed it. I think we're going to be okay. One last leg here, 87 miles. It's kind of an unplanned leg. We were going to stop in Rogue Valley, but we decided just to make it a full circuit today and end up right back at Southwest Oregon in North Bend.
EMT Charlie Sierra 1266, runway 32, close to the option.
32, close to the option, 72 Charlie Sierra. Charlie Sierra's not around.
EMT Charlie Sierra, roger, make right close traffic, runway 32.
Right close traffic 32, and was that an aircraft on the runway I just saw?
EMT Charlie Sierra might be, I think, in a same building now, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we were short final and I saw you guys vacated. I didn't know what he was doing, so I just went around.
EMT Charlie Sierra, roger, thanks. Alaska 1567, are you time accelerating? Alaska 1567, Alaska 586, two parking via Tango. Alaska 1567, are you time accelerating? Alaska Professor Charlie, please up, please. Are you time accelerating? Okay, well, I don't show you time accelerating anymore, so don't do it again. Six Delta Mike, the field's here, 12 o'clock, 15 miles. Do you have the field yet?
6 Delta Mike, we have the field.
6 Delta Mike, roger. Better service was terminated. Contact North Bend Tower, 18.4.
Over to North Bend Tower, 6 Delta Mike, see it.
Yeah.
That is Delta Golf, understand number 2 following Echo Charlie.
9 Delta Golf, affirmative.
Thanks, Dad.
North Bend Tower, Jackal 1.
Jackal 1, North Bend Tower.
Jackal 1, flight of 210 north of the airport. Jackal 2 will be breaking formation. We'll be coming in for a full stop, and he's changing over to your frequency. I will be transitioning the airspace southbound at 2,500.
Okay, Jackal 1, roger. Go ahead and just remain clear of the North Bend Delta, and wait for the call for Jackal 2.
Jackal 1 will remain clear of the North Bend Delta, and Jackal 2 is over to your frequency, Jackal 1.
North Bend Tower, Skylane 516 Delta Mike, descending 4,000, would like to request straight in, runway 31, full stop.
6 Delta Mike, you to the southeast there.
I'd say firm.
Okay, 6 Delta Mike, I got you. Next straight in runway 31, you'll be number 3, following Seth. I mean, he's on or actually, you'll be number 2. It'll be number 2 behind the Cessna. He's currently about to turn from left base to final for runway 31, about 3 miles.
Okay, straight in, runway 31 will be number 2, 516 Delta Mike. Need to slow down.
North Bend Tower, Jackal 2, north of the field, 2,000 miles south, like left traffic, land, westbound, we're doing.
Okay, Jackal 2, can you take right traffic, sir?
No problem, we can make right traffic wherever you want.
Okay, yeah, Jackal 2, proceed. Come in on a 45 right downwind, runway 31, and I'll be calling your turn to base.
All right, now 45 degrees, and we'll wait for the turn to base for Jackal 2.
North Bend Tower, good afternoon. Comanche November 4307 Papa. IFR to Malone Sweet Field, ready to copy clearance. 4307 Papa, North Bend Tower, on request of my standing by 07 Papa.
North Bend Tower, Jackal 1.
Jackal 1, North Bend Tower.
Jackal 1, 11 to the north of the field, 1,300, full stop with Sierra.
When Jackal 1, come in on a 45 for right downwind, runway 31, report turning on the downwind midfield.
Right under a right downwind 45 for runway 31 and a report downwind turn, Jackal 1.
Hey, Jackal 2, actually out to your front, just to the southeast, should be on an extended final Cessna 182. He's about 6-7 miles out. Well, Cessna 6 Delta Mike. The wind 32020, gust 29, runway 31, clear to land, Cessna 172, just landing, he'll be off the runway for your arrival.
Clear to land, runway 31, 516 Delta Mike.
Alright, Jackal 1, and also traffic, Cessna 182 is on a 5-mile final, runway 31. We know if you got him out there.
Jackal 1, negative visual, we're looking.
Okay, Jackal 1, also stay airspeed. You are coming in really fast here, sir.
Currently about 240, we're bringing back the speed for you, Jackal 1.
Yeah, Jackal 1, yeah, coming in a surface area like this, you gotta be, try to keep it below 200, sir.
Jackal 1, we're trying our best.
Jackal 1, roger. Yeah, can't make everybody jealous here. Open Tower, Supercut 75, Mike Kilo, request taxi for local.
Supercut 75, Mike Kilo, North Bend Tower, standby.
Roger.
Jackal 1 is downwind 3-1.
Tower 9 Delta Golf will wait here in the grass on the far side of the runway 3-1, being the tower in the terminal, until you have time to get me in.
Yeah, main Delta Golf, you should have just exited to the left there in Alpha 2, sir. So go ahead and proceed straight to Alpha 2 over at Tuesday Aviation there. Should not depart off the runway into the grass like that. Always using that taxiway. It's not a grass strip. Hey, Jackal 1, continue, turn left, sir. Turn left immediately. You're coming into traffic, Cessna 172 right well. You're supposed to stay on the downwind until I call your base.
Alright, sorry about that. We have traffic in sight and we're at left turn, Jackal 1.
Hey, Cessna 6 Delta Mike, I got a T-38 right off your right wing there, real low. Okay, 6 Delta
One
Mike,
is traffic in sight. We're maintaining visual stuff.
Okay, sir, yeah, you guys, come on, you guys got I don't know what's going on today, guys, but when you're supposed to stay on the downwind, you gotta stay on the downwind and not deviate. That's about a half to a mile from the runway, and continue on the opposite of the heading of the runway you're assigned when you're on a downwind. You can't come any closer, especially when traffic's reported to be on the final.
Send a report to FAA.
You know, I thought I was setting up the number.
And up in Tower Jackal 2, we lost connection. I'd like to make sure that went 3-1.
Okay, Jackal 2, remain clear of the Delta for now. You're going to be number 2 behind your that other T-38 here. Standby. Jackal 1, if you want to go ahead and proceed inbound, make straight in runway 31 now.
Make straight in runway 31, Jackal 1, and sorry about that. We never heard you stay on the downwind. Our apologies.
Okay, yeah, I didn't specifically say stay on the downwind. I told you I'd call your base. So if that means I'll call your base turn, that means you stay on the downwind until I call the base, sir.
Roger, we didn't hear it. It's our apologies, Jackal 1.
No problem.
Jackal 2 will make
Everything is practice for everybody. All right, Jackal 2, traffic, I don't know if you have the other T-38, it's kind of just to the south of you right now, probably about 1,000 feet. He should be coming in, almost making straight in runway 31. Do you have him in sight?
We do have the traffic for Jackal 2.
Jackal 2, do you have him in sight, yes or no? Do you have him in sight, yes or no?
We have the we have the traffic, Jackal 2.
Okay, Jackal 2, you'll be number 2. Follow that traffic and make straight in runway 31.
All right, follow the traffic, make sure in 31 for Jackal 2.
I will freaking take that.
Exit there to the left, Alpha. Actually, continue further down if you... Actually, yeah, exit left there, Alpha 2. And where are you going?
Alpha 2, to be honest with you, we're just happy to be on the ground, 6 Delta Mike.
6 Delta Mike, Roger. Well, we go up there, Alpha 2, if you want. You can go straight into Q's. There's a couple guys just sitting right there, might be blocking, so you can just go up north on Alpha a little bit to the next entry.
Okay, we'll head north on Alpha to the fanciest of FBOs for 516 Delta Mike.
Jackal 1, we got a block going on. 33020. Wind 33020, gust 29, runway 31, clear to land, Jackal 1.
Jackal 1's clear to land, runway 31.
Okay, Jackal 2, make a left 270 once you're, instead of turning onto the final, and then come out 70 on final. Jackal 2, northbound.
Okay, folks.
Jackal 2.
Wow. That was crazy. Crazy, but a lot of fun. I want to thank everybody who hung out with us or stopped in. We had a
Jackal 2,
blast.
northbound.
Thanks for the Seattle ARTCC for putting this event on. And
Yeah, Jackal
look
2's
forward to many, many more in the future.
Go.
That's it for me tonight. Have a great
Okay,
rest of
Jackal
your
2, I
Sunday.
see a pause,
We'll see you in
with
the
that, Matt. You
skies
can just
later on.
continue,
Take care.
making straight in
God bless.
1931. 4307 Papa, North Bend, Graham.